Hi and welcome to the video. This is the Test Live Engine Look-See Part 2. Right then, so at the minute I've rebuilt the shade I have from live onto test, although with probably a few more toys than my real shade's got. That said, here we are in Inferno Sanctuary. Time of day seems to have quite a dramatic effect on how the shadows and lighting are looking, and some of the NPCs are quite interesting looking. So see, that's nice the way that lights. So let's have a little look around some other areas today. Okay, so here's Misty Marshes, and here I think the water's working better than it is on Rubicar. Somehow that colour looks better, and I think it's because there's a red hue or filter or something in Inferno, and it's just offsetting that garish blue colour you get on Rubicar. There is some sort of greenish water on Rubicar as well, which does look a lot better. So let's just have a little nip along. So as you can see, we're in shadow now, and again it is dark, and whoosh into sunlight there. Just turned out the game volume from my end, otherwise you get bleed over on the microphone. And another improvement I didn't actually get to yesterday was just how much they've actually improved some other aspects around here as well. But Shadowlands is definitely seems to be looking an awful lot better. So we're just gonna shoot past Lord of the Void. But look what they've done with the lava. How much better does that look than Test Live? Live rather. There he is. His model looks quite a lot better. No spikes on him. Be careful I don't aggro him. Yeah, so the lava's looking a lot more realistic than it formerly did. And again, all the settings here are completely maxed out. And I've actually set the anti-aliasing to 32 CSAA multi-sample times 8. I just want to batter my system completely. On the video you can pick out the micro movement. You've got like a large movement there, just following that. But there's also a kind of a shimmering effect as well, which gives it a really sort of liquid feel, which I do like. I'm really loving the lighting though. It's definitely working well in Shadowlands. But not just Shadowlands. I think some areas are further along in development than others. Right, so we didn't actually go to one or two places I did want to go to. I was looking at the file size of what I was capturing yesterday. It was huge. Actually, yeah. See here, the blue of the water is, it's a little bit much almost, you know. I mean, a bit more red like it has in Inferno, and that'll look great. We're going to, and it seems daylight works inside the grid, which is why it looks so overly lit. If you come here during a night cycle in game, it doesn't at all. So load times definitely longer than on live, but then again, I am running at a much larger texture size, so yes, let's have a quick look at locks and alien areas. So we'll go locks first. Tiny shadow. So you can see when you're in shadow, there's not a great deal of difference. Textures look a little bit better because they're at a higher resolution. But other than that, there's not a vast amount of difference. So if we get here to arid, and now we've actually got light coming in, so immediately we start getting the God Ray effect. So let's take a run around arid. Oops, missed. You can see there the rocks are, I think there's slightly more detail in them. Could just be the resolution. I will make a 1080p video, because I can make those in 1080p 60 for YouTube, so you get that sort of smoothness that you would see on screen if you were playing the game. So yeah, definitely looking better, I would say. And the effects on some of the bigger aliens are quite interesting as well. I don't remember seeing it working like that on live. Right, what's the timer? 4 minutes. Guess we'll run back. Give me your armor. So definitely God rays there, I would say. Yes, we like this. Okay, there's a couple of other places that actually look surprisingly good on Rubicar, but didn't actually want to come here, but yeah, you can see the distance is so much better than it was. And the water in this pool looks a lot better, and when it rains, I don't know if you can make this out, but when it's raining there's raindrops on the water itself as well, which is new. Also the transparency of that glass is quite nice with the markings on it. Now, one thing Auto doesn't give you is medi blades. Right, so not this time. Okay, there's another area I want to go to. For that, we're going to use a quick Wampa run. See, that's much better looking water. That's a better colour. Yeah, so that dark blue that we seem to be seeing in places is not very credible. But yeah, there you go. Yeah, this is where I wanted to come to. Now, I'm not sure. No, I haven't actually got a Yalm on this character, or a face font. It's the Enigma Forest. Now, this place looks really quite nice on live. So I just wanted a quick look at how it kind of looks on test. And I'm not disappointed. And the shadows sort of look procedural. You can see them popping into existence there. And again, we've got this dark blue, which it's just a bit too dark blue. That lighter blue we just saw in Broken Shores, or the kind of greenier colour, does look a lot better. Yeah, you can more clearly see the rain dropping onto the water there. It's quite nice. And if I just go to walk, you'll see the bushes do respond as I walk through them. Unfortunately, nobody really comes to this.